There are 3 functions along the side for advanced selection. So I've loaded about 4 designs on the screen, and then I have the option to move them, copy them, rotate them, and do them together or separately. But I'm going to show you a couple things how they work. And honestly, this has taken me a variety of poking and trying out to really understand what this is called. So this is in your book under Advanced Selection and the different modes that are available. So the very first icon, let's get the actual name of it, is stepping through the designs. So this will allow you, especially if you've got designs that are kind of layered on top of each other, when you select them, they will show in the order that they were brought in. So that was the first one, that was the second one, third one, and fourth one. So I just brought one in and then duplicated it 3 extra times. So those were the ones, and I just kind of scattered them about the screen. Now we're really zoomed in because there's different color of boxes that show up as we go to select them. If I just want to select all 4 of them, I can use the next icon down, which is select all. So that's really easy. Now notice that 3 boxes are solid and 1 box is actually kind of dotted. Now that one is included because if I touch and move it, it is going to move as a group. If I want to rotate them, they will rotate as a group. So that's kind of a nice thing to know. And you can even go to the sizing, and they will size as a group. So whether I touch and drag or use even the boxes at the bottom to do just that, we can size designs as a group. So let me come back out to our options here. And I did size them a little bit, so it'll probably just take a second to regenerate all 4 designs. Here they come. Next, we'll bring out our little information here. So right now they're all still selected. They're moving as a group, and that's all great. But what if you wanted to do some sizing to 2 of them, but not to all of them? So I'm going to touch off to the side to deselect them. So if I wanted to select, say, the top corners here, the top corner and the bottom corner, I can use the selection where we can select it at a time. So we can select one, and it puts a box around it, and it's red. When I touch this one, we're going to add to it, and then we're going to touch this. So now what we have is still only 1 selected. This has a black dotted line box. So it's kind of like what they call a marked box. So it's selected but not going to move as a group. But if I touch this again, it turns red. And I know that might be a little hard to see on the video, but it actually does on your screen. So now as I move them, they move as a group, or I could size them as a group, but just these 2 and not the other 2. If I want to add one more player to the field here, this is selected, so I can come over here, and you notice this turns solid and this turns black. So black means it's not going to move. Right now just the 2 are moving. So if I touch this one more time, it turns it red, and now all 3 move. Like I said, this does take a little bit. With enough poking and touching, you will get the design selected that you want, but it will take a little bit of trial and error to get this figured out. So right now if I touch it again, all 3, and I touched outside here, all 3 boxes are solid and they're red. So that means they're going to move as a group. So if I wanted to add the 4th one, honestly, I'd just go right back up and do a select all, and everybody will be reselected also. So once again, if I wanted to go ahead, I'm going to just touch out to the outside. If I want to select 2 designs, I'm going to select the first one, add to it, touch the second one, and then add to it. So now those are both red and ready to move. If I want to touch it again or add a 3rd one, touch it, then add, and that turns it red. And now it moves together. So just know that these are selection options. If you go select all, and then you can unadd, you might say, and then only the ones that you have selected will be marked. There we go. We can kind of like separate them out if you wanted all of them selected, but one you want to kick out. It's easier just to kick one out than to try to select them as you go. So whatever works for you. And then remember, the very first option that we had at the beginning was just to go through the designs. And these are great because sometimes if you have designs that are overlapping, so for example, let's bring this one over close to this. Sometimes when it's hard to actually select them side by side, when they're all close by each other, we'll just do this. All right. So if I'm having trouble getting one of them selected, I can just step through. There's the first one. There's the second one, third one, and fourth one. And again, whichever one's selected, then we can get it to be moved or changed as needed. So whichever way you want to do it. So those are handy, but you do need to spend a little time getting to know them and how they actually work to your favor.